Lifestyle Sundays. Y'all know what's going on. We down here at the Dream Factory, exclusive lounge and studios. We got Laboca on deck. You know we got Trey Care in the building. Man, I appreciate you pulling up on me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course, of course. Now, y'all know we got Spliffy, we got Pre-Flight, we got everybody here. You know, everything's ready to go. Now, for everybody that doesn't know what you do and what you're about, let them know.
Well, my name is Trey Care. I'm a singer, songwriter. Um, I grew up singing all my life, and I got real serious like when I left. When I got out of high school, went to college. After college, I just started taking it serious. I had a manager and stuff, so I just went from there.
Okay, okay, okay. Mm-hmm. Now, where are you from? From Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm. Born and raised.
Born and raised?
Yep.
Okay, what side?
West side.
West side. I just ask everybody.
Yeah, I used to be a little ghetto, little ratchet little girl.
Okay, okay. So what was it like, for you growing up in West Baltimore?
Well, I grew up Park Heights and Haywood, so I used to could go outside. My mom tell me come home when it started getting dark, could go around to the playground. I could be outside. It wasn't so much of all of what's going on now. But I used to have a time, go to the store, playground, all that. I used to have a good time.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is there any moments that still stays with you today?
From when I was younger?
Yeah.
Just playing on my block. I used to be like a little tomboy, play basketball in the street, football, hide and go seek with the kids. There used to be all boys around my way, so I just used to be with the boys.
Okay. And now, what led, because you say you've been singing all your life, so what really started that off, get you singing?
When I was in elementary school, we used to have this talent show every year, and I used to dance too. So me and my best friend, we used to dance, and then they noticed I could sing, so I started singing Dream Girls or whatever, I don't know, and I performed. So then that's when I started getting into okay, I can really sing. Okay. Yeah.
And when did you actually go in the studio and record your first song? When was that moment?
That was right after high school, after my first year of college, actually. I used to host my own open mic. So it was one of the most littest open mics in the city. So everybody used to come, and I used to sing there. And then this guy found me. He wanted to be my manager, and then he actually took me to New York to record. And then from there, that's when I made my first song.
Okay. And what was that like? What was that beginning process like for
you? It was new. It was very fun. It was interesting, and it was a really good experience because it kind of opened up my horizon to the world. It's more to just in Baltimore. So that's how I when he took me to New York and we got into we was in a big ass studio. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
All right. A big ass studio, and I seen P. Diddy's son, and I was like, well, what the hell? And it just was it was a real good experience. Yeah.
Sounds like you in Quad Studios, man.
I was in Platinum Records. Platinum Studio is one of those.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So how would you compare that moment? I know now you're just getting back, really fully singing, but how would you compare that moment to now?
I would compare okay, back then I was real more shy and timid when it came to the studio and voicing how I wanted to how I wanted my music, how the producers tell me, okay, next, no, I'm no, I need to do this over. I'm more controlling over my sound and my music and my songs.
Mm-hmm. And I want to ask you why take a break? What made you stop, and what made you get back to it?
Really want to know?
Yeah.
Honestly, my old manager kind of fucked me over, and he didn't know if he wanted to be my nigga or my manager. So we went out Atlanta for A3C or AC3 weekend, whatever it's called. I was supposed to open up for a show or whatever, and I wouldn't, So he left me in Atlanta. And then that just kind of discouraged me. I was because we was on the road. We was going from state to state, studio to studio, performing, everything. And he just left me. So I kind of got a little discouraged.
And how did you because that's a tough situation right there. How did you overcome that to now, get that confidence back?
Honestly, I think I just I got a little not tired, but every time I'm out somewhere or like at my job, everybody like, when you get back to the music, like over all these years, I haven't been doing music. Like when you putting out another song, it's just like, damn, people still want me to like put music out. They still want to hear my voice. Like why? But it's like, why not? So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get back to it. Mm-hmm.
And going through that, your mental state, as an artist, as an individual, that's a big thing. So like, how are you able to like? It seems like you probably were like in a dark place for a moment, but you're able to now, have some peace.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that like, and what is that for you?
Um, I think also because I've gotten older, so I know how to cope and like handle certain situations that's just thrown to me as opposed to when I was a little younger. I think I was like 20, 21, and I had just lost my guy best friend. So I was like in a real bad like emotional state. But like now I'm just like I get a lot of things thrown at me that I don't have no choice but to deal with it. So I'm like, look, you either this or that. Like I'm only getting older, I'm not getting younger. So either I'm a daughter or I'm not. So that's just how I carry it now.
Okay. And singing, why why just singing? Like, do you like to venture out to other type of you want to rap, you want to do other genres? Like,
Well, I feel like I could do. I did have like a little song. I was rapping,
yeah,
but I used to do poetry too. I was in a poetry club in high school, so that takes like a lot of like like your voice, your stomach, everything. So I feel like I could, but I might try again,
okay,
maybe.
okay. So like, what's your favorite line that you sung, or maybe even you rapped or poem? What's the favorite thing that you've ever? I'm sure you write. So.
In one of my songs,
Yeah.
in one of my songs, it's called "Not Coming Back." I put, I said, "You damn sure can't raise a man that don't want to be taught," and that's facts. Cause if a nigga don't want to be taught, leave him alone. That's just how I feel.
Okay, okay, okay. I respect that. I can respect that. And what do you hope like will come from this second go round for you? What's your expectations?
This time around, I know I've been telling myself like I want to do everything on my own, like learn the behind the scenes stuff, so I don't get fucked over no more. Pay for everything on my own, so I don't owe nobody nothing. And just like I know like my voice and my face can get me like to where I really want to be, because I really want to be a songwriter. Like I want to be behind the scenes, but I just know I have what it takes to get me to that point, like to that point.
And what's your experience so far as far as the songwriting? Like, have you written for anybody so far?
Um, I've written for like two people. Um, I do have like some close friends that's like high up in the industry or whatever. He also taught me like I can make money off of reference tracks, and if you know who I'm talking about, he really like that right now. Like everybody on him, and that's like one of my closest friends. So I learned from him a lot. So he tries to help me here and there, like get to where I really need to be.
And why you say you rather songwrite instead of being the face? Why choose that path?
Honestly, tired of being the face of everything. Like I'm tired of all of the attention. I don't want to get emotional, but I'm so sick of just being like the attention. Like I just want to, and that's where the money at behind the scenes, the songwriting. Like, and I can really write my ass off. So it's like, why not? Like I just rather make my money, peace, travel the world, and do my own thing.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now, what's your I know you probably just getting back in studios too, but what's that vibe like with you? What's your studio experience like?
It's cool. It's like I was a little hesitant when I first got back, but my producer, he lives in Nashville. He makes me feel like so comfortable. It's like we be vibing. Like it's like you like Trey. That sounds like shit. Do it over. Like that's my guy. His name French, but like it's cool. I'm currently looking for like a studio now here, wherever they can record a singer. But it's cool. Yeah.
And when you're putting out those tracks when you're singing them, obviously like from the little bar you gave me,
Mhm.
there's some feelings behind that.
Mhm.
So what's your main like mindset when you're okay? I'm gonna sing about this today.
Well, I go through a lot of stuff. I'm a very emotional person, so whatever I feel like, all right, this situation, all right, cool, I'm gonna write about it. Like, however I'm feeling, I really want my supporters to really feel what I'm saying and relate to me. So it's like, even with my poetry, I had this one piece. It was about my dad, losing my dad and stuff like that. Like, shows, at the end of shows, people used to come up to me and hug me like, I didn't know you was going, like somebody was going through this as well. So it's like, that's how I want my fans and my supporters to feel, like somebody is going through it. Like, I want to talk the real, like the raw type of stuff.
And talking about like your fans was, I know you just did a show,
Mm-hmm.
and we were just talking. They're embracing you. So
Yes.
What's that feeling like? People
The
embracing you, loving
feeling,
your
oh
music.
my goodness, it was like, it's just like a, what is it, like reassurance that like I actually like kind of matter, and like that I really make sense. Like my show I had, like everybody just was like, keep going, keep going. Like, I didn't want to look in people's faces, but I was looking at people's faces and they just like, yeah. And I'm like, okay, I'm doing it. Like, I'm really doing it. But like, it's a really great feeling. And honestly, when I get great feelings like that, it helps take my mind off of the bullshit I have going on in my life. That's why I'm like, okay, maybe God. And then when y'all hit me up about the interview, I'm like, okay, God telling me I need to keep going with this. Keep on, like, just keep it going.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now, besides the music, what else can we find you doing? Do you have any business stuff that you're doing?
Well, I bartend. I bartend everywhere around the city.
Okay.
I'm currently at Oasis in Birdland. That's where you can find me literally every day of the week. Either one. That's pretty much all I do is bartend. That's what I know how to do best.
Okay.
That insane.
Do you have any ambitions to like be an entrepreneur? Maybe
Yes.
have your own ideas? What are you thinking of?
Yeah, I really want to start like a mentoring like thing, like mentoring project, whatever. I really like, my long term goal is to open up a fucking shit, that shot hit me a little bit. Damn, you know, for kids. Yeah, it's, what is it called? Like, oh, a recreational center. And like / daycare for kids to come, because like I said, when I was little, like I could go around to the rec, I could go outside. Like, it's like kids don't have nothing to go to these days, right. And the parents don't have nowhere to send them but outside. It's nowhere for them to go. So that's what I really want to do.
And why do you feel like, because we're in Baltimore, but why do you feel like that would be important here?
Because it's like our kids don't have nothing else to do but go outside, get into trouble, rob, shoot, kill. Like, they don't have nothing. They're not exposed to nothing except for that. Like, when I was younger, like, I could go around to TC Jackson and go get in a pool and my mom would be okay with it. Like, play basketball and go in the field, play whatever, frisbee, whatever. They don't even know what a frisbee is these days. So it's like, it's sad to watch. And just every day I wake up, it's like a little kid or a little girl or a little boy getting shot in the head, or just like, it's frustrating. Yeah. So it's like, why not?
And do you feel like that's something that will change like fast or over time, or what kind of process you think that'll take?
I feel like, I'm not going to say it's not going to be fast. I mean, it's going to be fast, but I have a lot of different like connects and people that's really on the same page as me that I've really been recently like coming in contact with. And it's like, everybody want to do it, but they don't know how. They don't really like, and there's so many grants out here. There's so much free money out here. I've researched all of this shit. Like, it's so much. And it's not even about the money for real, but it's just like, if we can do this shit for free for the, like, our city, why not? Like, somebody got to do it.
Yeah. I know you told me, one of your goals, but overall, like, what do you feel like is the main thing you're trying to achieve out of your music, out of your, career in general? Mm-hmm. What are you trying to achieve?
I really just want to achieve just everything that I say I'm going to do, so that my family and my friends can have a better life. Like, I'm a real, like, giving, caring person. I just really want my mom, my goddaughters, like my family, my sisters, everybody to have a better life than like and I had a good life growing up, but like, I just want them to have more. Like, everybody to have more, and I want everybody to be happy, and I want to travel the world, have a lot of money, like, a fantasy, but I feel like I can do it. Like, I can do it.
And I want to ask you because I know it probably wasn't the best mental space when you were traveling back then.
Mhm.
But as an artist, a lot of people are, you know, they only know their city. You know, so what's that experience like going to places like Atlanta or maybe like New York? You know, what's that experience like?
It's different because I mean, I'm not saying everybody is nice. I mean, mean here, but in the other spots, like Atlanta and like Houston, like everybody's so welcoming. Like it's like whatever you want, whatever this and that. Like, oh my god, like it's like, all right, I'm that bitch. Like they put me up so bad, but it's a different experience. Like especially down south, like the Southern hospitality is like A1. So I love it. I love traveling. I do.
I could tell. I could tell. Okay, okay. Now, for a young artist, you know, somebody that's a singer, what would be like, you know, some tips you can give them? Maybe they have problem keeping tune, or maybe they just don't
Mhm.
know if they should try this new sound out.
Mhm.
What kind of advice could you tell them?
The advice I would give is to really tap into like your inner self to see what you're gonna bring out. First of all, drink some hot tea with honey and lemon because that's where I fucked up last week. And take your time with your music. Like perfect your craft. Don't rush it, especially like when you're in the studio. If you feel like a producer is trying to rush you, no. And if you feel like you don't need so much, like just shit, like you know, it's not supposed to be there. Like you control it because it's your voice and it's your music at the end of the day, and it got to be right.
Okay, okay, okay. And that, I think one of the key parts you said is be patient. You
Mm-hmm.
know, how's that help? How has that helped you so far?
It's helped me because I'm more patient with a lot of stuff. I was so used to like everything being so fast because my manager was like, "All right, we got this, and that, da, da." But now I'm doing it on my own now. It's like it's gonna come. Like I just have a lot of different stuff lined up now that I didn't think I was going to have lined up 3 weeks ago. I just got put on to that performance 3 weeks ago. Then the interview. Like just gotta be patient because it's all gonna come eventually.
I'm sure there's more on the way because you got good music. You
Yes.
sound good. You know?
Thank you.
I can. It's not no auto tune, guys. She sounds good.
Thank you.
What So I know you have some projects coming up.
hmm
Can you let us know anything? You know.
Yeah. What is it? March? Is it March? Oh
Yes,
yeah, it is
March.
March. um, I should have something. I'm trying to get my producer to put like my stuff out on all platforms so everybody can like find my music everywhere. I don't want it just to be on one thing and then I get it on. Like I'm trying to get it all together so it can all be released at once. I do have to finish like 1 or 2 songs for my EP to drop, but that should be like that all should be done by like next month. So next month should be expecting something.
What are you going? What are you gonna name the EP?
Um, hmm, I really don't know yet.
I thought about that yet.
I've thought about it, but it's just so many mixed emotions on that EP. It's like, damn, what can I call it? But it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be real good.
Who produced it?
His name is Lil French on one. French Sauce It Up. He's like a real like nice big producer in Nashville, and he like records all of like the top local celebrities out there. So he's really good, really really good.
And now, what is like? What has been your favorite moment overall in your career? Like to you, no matter what, what's your favorite moment
Hmm. To me, when I first started doing my music, was my open mic. Like I used to my like they used to come and beg me to perform. Like even though it was for them, I was giving them the platform for them. They like used to beg me like, "You gonna perform tonight? You gonna do this? You gonna do that?" And I'm just like, no. But like then like I just did it because like they wanted me to perform so bad. So I appreciate all the people that used to come to my open mics, and even the girl that put me onto the performance, she used to come faithfully, and she the one who put me on. Like I need you, like. So I'm like, all right, girl, I got you. Because she used to come, like, she used to support me every week. So that was, like, one of my best times in my music career because, like, it was just such genuine vibes in that space. So it's like, yeah, I had a good time.
What was the name of your open mics?
It was called what was it called? We used to have Wavy Wednesdays, and then it was like Spoken After Dark.
Okay.
Yeah, it used to be off of Liberty Road. It was like a little spot, just as big as this whole thing right here, and everybody used to come. Like all your like local celebrities here used to come and perform for free. I'm telling you, like everybody, they out. Yeah, come.
So you have any like plans of bringing something like that back? You know, as an artist and as somebody who throw events.
I feel like I could do like a showcase, but I want to get me together first and build more relationships. Even though I have a lot of connects and relationships with all of the artists in the city, it's like, well, most of them. I just want to get me together first. So once I get me together first, then I can do another like showcase, like a big showcase.
Okay. Now you can let us know, let everybody know where they can follow you at, find your music, and if you have any last words, any shout outs.
Okay, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, Trey_Care, TRAY_CARE. I do have a feature on YouTube. It's in my bio, but more music will be out next month. And just I post everything on Instagram, so y'all can just follow me on Instagram, and y'all will be updated every single day. I post everything, and yeah, just keep going. That's all I can say. Don't give up. Got to keep going.
I like that. Mm-hmm. I really appreciate you pulling up on me today.
Thank you.
Man, y'all know we got Trey Care in the building, Laboca. All the sponsors are here. We're in Dream Factory. Once again, thank you.
Appreciate you.
Good luck on your career. I'm sure it's going to go very, very far. And you keep watching on it, watching.
Y'all better.
So, appreciate y'all. Y'all tune in. We're here every Sunday.